I'm gonna call my daddy an asshole, or my I don't even know what to call him. What's up, and what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. All aboard. Welcome back to the station. Don't even understand. So excited you clicked on this video, because if you did, that means that we have a common wound here, and we're gonna talk about it. Make sure you're ready, because this could be a topic that could be kind of triggering, I guess. Yeah, I know how intense it can be. So today we're going to talk about growing up as a fatherless daughter. Maybe you'd never had a father, or you never knew him, or maybe he's not here anymore. Maybe he is here and he's just an asshole. That would be my situation. I'm gonna call my daddy an asshole, or my I don't even know what to call him. Call him your daddy or your father or your sperm donor. You don't want to be disrespectful. I used to be kind of disrespectful about it, and so I want to talk about it with you guys out in public. I'm gonna tell you how I managed to get through it. So some people had absent fathers in the house, and other of us have absent fathers outside the house. I say I stopped seeing him, I'm gonna say about 7. Not entirely stopped seeing him to the point where eventually it became non-existent. Then later on in life, my mom remarried and I had a stepfather. So I had multiple experiences with men and the father position, and I had a lot of trauma with my stepfather. So yeah, life, it caused a lot of father wounds. There's attachment, there's absence, and then there's abuse. And actually, I've experienced those 3 in that order. The journey of how the relationship has changed is just crazy. My father started out as, like, I don't want to say like my superhero, because it sounds so cheesy, but I just had his back no matter what. I felt safe around my father. Anytime I got in trouble, I always say this, anytime I got in trouble, he always explained to me why and what I could do better. I idolized him as a kid, as any daughter would. So I had this attachment. I definitely did. Father figures, if you get more than one, you are very lucky. But having one good one is the best luck. I don't know, life starts happening. My mom moved us to a new life. So I gained a stepfather. I saw less and less of my father. Hearing my stepfather speak so terribly of my father made me feel like it was a personal shot at me, because of the attachment. Life goes on. I'm waiting on the porch, waiting on the porch for my dad. He's gonna come. He's telling me he's coming, and he's not showing up. And I started to feel left behind, to points where I wouldn't see my dad for 2-3 years at a time. So it just gradually more absent. That was probably the beginning of a lifetime of abuse. I had to deal with the attachment that I had, and then the attachment that I lost due to the absence of my father. Abuse from my stepfathers. Once I got to high school, it was more, I don't never see my daddy, but I still had an attachment that I wanted so bad, like you never really let go of the yearning. It made me angry, I wanted him to be at my graduation, but he wasn't there. Don't blame yourself for the absence of your parent, whether it be mother or father. Of course, I want to say it's not your fault, and I want you to know that already, that it's not your fault. Your father wasn't there, but it doesn't mean that you suck. And it just made me feel like I wasn't that cool, like I wasn't cool. Like my daddy didn't want to be around me because I wasn't cool. But this could really cause a wound for you to really just not know why you don't like yourself. Like you don't accept yourself. Self-acceptance was like a big thing. Like I didn't understand why I didn't like myself, and I didn't understand why I didn't think I was cool. I didn't think I had anything to add. I thought I sound stupid. Female, as a girl, not having your father when he's the one that validates your entire existence. And I don't understand why mothers don't do it for you. And if you want a video on motherless daughters, that's one I can touch on as well. First I had to realize that how it was affecting me in my everyday life, knowing who I was, going back to that last video. Be yourself. Know who you are, get to know who you are, and knowing these wounds and how they affect you is a part of getting to know who you are. So I had to know that it wasn't my fault, and also to learn how to be kind to myself, because I would talk to myself crazy. I would be calling myself all kinds of stuff. I just felt like I wasn't it, like I wasn't worthy of love. Like I didn't know what I deserved, because, you know, my daddy wasn't there. My daddy left me. So if my daddy's leaving me and not telling me why, then I know that there's something wrong with me, and I don't know what exactly it is. So now I'm insecure. So make sure you're being kind to yourself, and you're celebrating yourself, and you're giving yourself the validation, because a lot of these things are going to come from yourself. You want to father yourself, you want to mother yourself, something that you may have to do. Telling yourself the things you would have loved to hear at that moment. Feeding yourself the encouragement, the affirmations, the motivation, all the things that you wish you had heard. So it won't necessarily make it all better, but it does help. You're gonna get the years back that you would have loved for them to show up. The things in your life has already happened, and some more things may happen depending on where you are in the journey. It's a lot of self-development to get over these things. You're not going through this alone. It takes inner work. It takes self-work. It takes going inside, fixing it within ourselves. It takes mothering and fathering ourselves. Yeah, like you would really love to have a parent to parent you. So I had to focus on trusting myself, and mindfulness, and how you react to the wound and how it shows up in your life. You need to dive deep into how it has affected you. Fear of rejection, not being chosen, it comes from wounds that we need to explore and heal. Affirmations, speaking positive self-talk to ourselves, calling back power, out and exploring the world, mothering and fathering, and having empathy for yourself, being kind to yourself, coloring, even getting yourself back there and being the person that you wanted to be for yourself. Great healing process. They're longing for you to give it to them, your inner child. Say the things that needed to be said still. So it's your job to go in there and be that person. Who better? Whose hugs are better? Whose care is more genuine than your own? We have to just make sure that we are working on ourselves, making sure we're going inside, fixing our self-esteem, talking to our inner child and really healing our inner child, forgiving our parents and our step parents. If you want a video on step parents and how to handle that, let me know. Practice active listening if you have an issue with social skills. Even if it's not your conversation, pay attention to how people talk to each other. Really get down social cues and take yourself out of the fact that you feel like you don't have social skills and you have low self-esteem, so you're wondering how you look and how you sound. And I'm not a mental health professional, so you can also talk to a therapist. I've never spoken to a therapist. I feel like I should talk to a therapist. You are worthy. You are worth showing up for. You're talented. You are beautiful. You are worthy of so much love from yourself and others. In the words of RuPaul, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? To regulate our emotions, let's not spiral out of control due to our wounds, because we're addressing our wounds so that we don't crash out, right? Healing within. I know it can be hard to do as a child. I didn't know how to do it as a child, but watching videos, watch more of my videos. Let me know which videos you want me to make. I can help. Just ask me. I got you. With whichever decision that you make, it is your decision on who you become. Nobody else's problem. Why not just decide to be better? Or not? Why not? Why not? Why not? That's why you're on this video. That's why you clicked here. That's why you're here. That's why you came to the station. You have made it to your destination. Hit the like button if you liked it. Comment if you want another video of any of the topics that I said before on absent mothers or step parents. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit the station up at the bottom of the red. Definitely subscribe, because guys, we're having fun over here. Thank you for watching. I wish you safe travels on your journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Choo choo. Heal.